Hey guys, what's up? Today I decided to get on camera and film a Ice Fairy Ice Queen tutorial. I don't really know what to call it, but I figure Ice Fairy is good enough. It's kind of a costume makeup look, so here I am just putting on some EOS lip balm and then priming my lids with some NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and just putting that as a base for our eyeshadow. And then I'll be taking a piece of Scotch tape and lining that up with the bottom lash line. You don't want to put it over your lashes, just put it right underneath. This will create a kind of sharper edge for your eyeshadow and make it look really cat eye-like without doing winged liner. And then taking my Morphe 35B palette, I'm using the white shade and setting the primer that we used just to make the shadows blend easier. When you have a base shade down, it makes everything easier to blend. And then taking a darker shade from that palette, it's like a navy blue. I'm going to be putting that in the crease with a fluffy brush at first and just really carving out the crease because I kind of wanted it to be a cut crease here. So just using an e.l.f. blending brush for that just to carve out the crease, and then we'll move on from there with a fluffier blending brush. And what you really want to do with this shadow is create some dimension of your crease without looking too clownish. So I'm kind of bringing it up against the tape instead of just vertically putting it out, just like bringing it upwards towards my eyebrow to make a more winged effect. Just going back and forth, adding more shadow, blending it out, adding more shadow, blending it out. And then with Colourpop's Super Shock Cheek in Fanny Pack, I'm using that as an eyeshadow today, and just carving out my crease. And then I'm using Urban Decay's Revolt from the Electric palette and patting that on top of the Colourpop just to make it more silver and more shiny. And then peeling off the tape to reveal a very crisp edge. This is my favorite trick of makeup, just to put down a piece of tape. It's so simple and it makes such a big difference in your eyeshadow. And then I mixed NYX Liquid Illuminator and Kat Von D's Tattoo Foundation, and I just mixed that together, dotted it on my face, and now I'm blending it out with a beauty blender. And then the same thing for your concealer. You're going to want to mix it with some type of liquid illuminator, just so it matches the rest of your face. I'm using NYX Liquid Illuminator again, and then Hard Candy Glamoflauge Concealer for under the eyes. I just put a lot of liquid illuminator in it just to give it more of a glow and more of a frostier finish, because this is an ice look, so you know, you have to look very highlighted, very frosty. And then taking more of NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and using that to highlight just to make my face overall white. Whiter than I already am. I am pretty white already. And I'm just blending that out with my finger. And you want to do this to all the high points of your face. So right in that triangle under your eyes, on your chin, your nose, your cupid's bow, and on the center of your forehead. And then I'm taking white eyeshadow and setting that underneath my eyes. Next, I'm taking that same dark blue eyeshadow that we used on our eyes and carving out my face like you would if you were contouring with a bronzer. So I'm putting that on my temples, my forehead, underneath my cheekbones, and on my jawline. And then you're just going to want to blend that out with a fluffier brush. I'm using a BH Cosmetics angled bronzing brush, and then I'm using that same e.l.f. brush and that same navy blue powder or eyeshadow and using that on my nose. I'm concentrating the most where my eyebrows meet, where my nose would kind of start. I don't really know what to call that area, but I want it to be the darkest there and then blend out further from there. and just go through and blend that out and add more product as much as you feel you will need. And then with that same eyeshadow, I'm filling in my brows and adding wisps up, kind of like hair or like icicles or something. Just dragging that up on an angled eyeliner brush. And then I'm taking some of Maybelline's black gel eyeliner and creating the same wisps and filling in my eyebrows more. I felt like they needed more dimension, so I just added some more, and I'm even taking the eyeliner down a little bit just to where my eyebrow meets my nose and darkening that up, and then blending that out with the same dark blue eyeshadow. And then I'm putting some of NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk on a small Urban Decay brush and just putting that through there just to make it more dimension, like just to add like an icier feel to it, I guess. And then I will be patting glitter on top of that afterwards. And then I'm taking Colourpop Super Soft Cheek in Fanny Pack and basically highlighting my whole face. I put it on my nose, underneath my eyes, just to give it a frosty effect and very luminous, so you look like an ice queen. I would honestly do this before you do the whole eyebrow thing, just because it kind of gets in the way of highlighting your forehead, so I would have done that first and then did the eyebrows. So I'll know that next time. And then I'm taking some of that same dark blue eyeshadow, running that under my eyes, and then taking more of NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and adding some wisps coming out from my bottom lash line, just to look kind of like icicles or anything icy, and just adding those down there. It creates a cool effect. You can't really see it unless you're up close, but it's pretty cool. And then taking House of Lashes Ice Queen lashes. I put these on off camera because they were giving me a hard time, but they're basically just black lashes with blue glitter on top. And then I'm taking Colourpop's Ultra Matte Lip in, I believe it's Mr. Blonde, and I'm just adding that on top of my lips. And then after that, I'm gonna pat a little bit of silver glitter all over my lips while it's still wet. You have to make sure it's still wet so that it sticks. If it's not, if you have to use just a regular old blue lipstick, you could add a clear gloss on top and then put the glitter on. That would make it stick as well. I think that's it for the tutorial today. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.